This time short is off his length. Batsman was trying to guide it towards third man. Only managed to push it towards keeper. No damage done to either side. 2 balls gone, 4 for the loss of no wicket. The playing 11 for Sporting Warriors Zakura in this match is Adil Sofi, Ashu Ahmad, who are out on the crease. Then we have Gawhar Rashid, Najm Saqib, Naeem Ahmad the captain, Huzaif Yusuf, Latif Jan, Umar Khayyam the wicket keeper, Sahil Bazmi, Sahil Jan and Hanif Rothar. Ubair lefty. One more time, pitched up delivery, flicked it away. There is protection in the leg side region. And the batsmen meanwhile have crossed for a single. Score moves up to 5 for the loss of no wicket. Sporting Warriors Zakura are chasing a target of 74 in 20 overs. From Kashmir University, Sheikh Tajammul was the highest scorer with 24 of 20 balls, and then Asim Bashir scored 20 runs of 18 balls. Ubair lefty, he is bowling from the university end, very long run up. The 2 fielders were outside on the boundary line. I will have to locate them. Good leg delivery, batsman gently placed it towards leg side for yet another single. Score moves up to 6 for the loss of no wicket. Current run rate is 9. You can tell us in the comment box, what do you think, who can be the batsman from Spartans who can, score maximum runs? Or do you think there can be some bowling, some exceptional bowling by the Kashmir University bowlers, and they can give some challenge to the Spartans at this low score? Can they defend it? Things can happen in cricket. The catch is dropped in the cover region. It was travelling very, very quickly, but he had time. It came to the fielder at a very good height. It should have been caught, but the catch is dropped. You are defending a very low score and you have dropped a catch in the very first over. You have given the batsman a chance. Even you need to convert the half chance into fuller one, but here you have, I would say, definitely given the batsman a life. Wasn't that difficult, but that's gone. 7 for the loss of no wicket. Last ball of the first over is coming up. Adil Sofian strike. Short ball, it didn't bounce enough. Batsman comes forward and pushed it towards mid-on. The ball traveled to the fielder very, very quickly. There was no chance of error, and first over comes to an end. 7 for the loss of no wicket. What will be the strategy by fielding side, particularly in terms of rotating their bowlers? It will be very, very interesting to see, and that will definitely have an impact on this match. If they manage to rotate their bowlers, and if their bowlers manage to pick up quick wickets inside power play, maybe 3 or 4 wickets, I would say they can make a match out of it. And once the half of the side is back into the pavilion, then the rest of the batsmen can be put under pressure. Whatever be the result of the match, that's a different thing. I am just trying to say that the interest in, or to increase the interest of the match, it's important for the bowling side to pick up some quick wickets. Don't let partnerships develop. But as far as the batting side is concerned, they just need to be cool and have their temperament in control. They just play normal cricketing shots. Don't try anything extraordinary, but don't slow down the game. It's a matter of, I would say, a couple of partnerships of worth 25 to 30 runs, and that's it. You will be through the line. I am waiting for your comments. We had many comments, I would say hundreds of comments in the first innings, coming from across J&K, from North Kashmir to South Kashmir, from Banihal as well, coming comments. And I'm expecting again in this innings as well. This time the ball has been guided towards third man region. There, the third man is well behind the boundary line. He does well to stop it. Batsman rotate the strike. Score moves up to 8 for the loss of no wicket. Of the 2 fielders who are to be placed outside the circle, one is on the third man and another one is at the fine leg. Others are inside the circle, so there is chance for batsman to loft the ball over the circle. But will the bowler pitch it up? Will he allow the batsman to go for that shot? Otherwise the batsman has to come out of the crease and reach the pitch of the ball, and the batsman is beaten, keeper is beaten, slip is beaten, ball has raced away to the third man boundary line for 4 runs. Lot of bounce, lot of pace, everyone on the wicket was beaten. Nobody even for a blink of an eye could think of stopping that. This is the quality of this wicket. It offers a lot of pace, it offers a lot of bounce. Provided you utilize it properly, you can be extremely dangerous. Score quickly moves up to 12 for the loss of no wicket. That came in the form of buys. This is Majid Gabbar bowling from the Sarside gate end. He is having third man and fine leg back on the boundary lines, possibly for that up shot. If he bowls on the body line, batsman might miss the shot towards that fine leg fielder. But only time can tell us whether that happens. He pitched this up. Batsman almost yorkered himself. He drills it towards point region for no run. This bowler's action matches with the action of great Australian bowler Sean Tate. Sean Tate was a great Australian fast bowler who had a lot of pace, lot of aggression, and would take a lot of wickets. This bowler who is right on your screens bowling right now, his action to some extent matches him. One more time, the pace beats the batsman. Claps, hues coming from all around the ground from the fielding side for their bowler. They know how important it is for them to pick up wickets, and they have rightfully kept two slips in place. We have two slips in place, backward point in place. Now maybe the backward point is being called to stay in the gully region, or maybe the third slip. This is lot of aggression. No, we have no third slip. We have still some confusion going on in this slip cordon. Where will they place a fielder? At the backward point. He has been placed. Gup in. He misses his run up this time, decides not to release the ball. Score is still at 12 for the loss of no wicket after 1.4. Malik Firdaus writes that, what are you doing? Short ball, batsman goes back and pushes it back to the bowler for no run. He wants me to change it, but I'm not sure what way exactly you like. This is Malik Firdaus. He wants me to make some alterations in the commentary, but I don't exactly understand what alterations you want to make. And if you can tell me exactly, you can specify me what you want. If they are appropriate, we will adopt them. If they are not, then they ought to be left out. Meanwhile, Gabbar continues. One more quick delivery on the middle leg stump. Batsman gently pushed it back to the bowler for no run. He's not over-trying. He's not trying to do something out of the box. He's just playing normal cricketing shots because they know they have a very low score to chase down. So they don't need to hurry up. 2 overs completed. 12 for the loss of no wicket. Ubair Lefty and Majid Gabbar both have bowled 1 over each, and Ubair Lefty conceded 7 runs in his first over, while as Majid conceded 5. The batsmen to come after this, we have Gawar Rashid, then Najmu Saqib, Naeem Ahmed, who is the captain of Spot Invader Zakura. Then we have Huzaif Yusuf, Latif Jan, Umar Khayyam, wicketkeeper, Sahil Bazmi, Sahil Jan, and Hanif Rathor. Now the bowling will take place on the university end. First bowler continues, Adil Sofia on strike. Left-handed fast bowler. This time the batsman has played it towards long off region. The fielder did extremely well. He had to reach to the ball. He had to run at least 20 feet before diving and stopping the ball. And he did it extremely well. Made sure that the ball doesn't cross him. Otherwise, this too could have gone to the boundary line. Nevertheless, one more run added the score. 13 for the loss of no wicket after 2.1. One slip in place, another has been removed. Good long delivery played. That was in the air, and has the catch been taken? They are going up, and the umpire has confirmed that it is out. That was a very, very sharp catch. It was dipping in, and it was traveling very quickly. But this time the fielder made no mistake. This time he kept his temperament calm, and he caught it neat and clean. First wicket goes down at the score of 13. 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ubair Lefty, the left-handed fast bowler, was continued by University of Kashmir, and this time he has been successful in making the batsman to play an uppish shot, and he was very well supported by his fielder in the mid-off region. First wicket has gone down at a score of 13. 13 for the loss of 1 wicket. That was Ashu Ahmed, who is gone after scoring 5 of 8 balls. Can you please tell me about the video quality in the comment box? Because multiple cameras are being used. At times they are swiped. We try to show you different angles of the ground, and not only the different parts, but about the video quality. You have to tell me in the comment box. हमारे लिए लिख रहे हैं जाहिद अग्रवाल, और बेग शरीफ लिख रहे हैं शेख जाहिद को भेजो. बेग सर आप लिख रहे हैं not good video quality. I don't know what better video quality you have been watching all these years, particularly in local matches, or maybe there are issues with the network. That's why you are facing issues. You can be right at your place. New batsman, fast bowler, he plays it towards leg side and gently goes for the single, opens his account on the very first ball that he faces. Score moves up to 14 for the loss of 1 wicket. We are in the over number 3rd of the second innings. Spartan Warriors Zakura are chasing a target of 74 runs against University of Kashmir. Their spinners did extremely well by wrapping up Kashmir University team only on 73 runs in 13.2 overs. The top class bowler from Spartans was Sahil John, who bowled 3 overs and picked up 4 wickets. He decides to leave the ball to be grabbed by the keeper, and it has been declared as a void. It was away from the batsman's reach. He, without offering any bat, left it alone, and 1 extra run has been added to the score. I was telling you about the bowling figures of Sahil John. Sahil John bowled 3 overs in which he bowled 2 maidens, conceded only 1 run and picked up 4 wickets. And Naeem Ahmed in his 3 overs bowled no maiden, conceded 18 runs but picked up 3 wickets. With full face of the bat, batsman comes down the track and drives the ball towards mid-off region for no run though, but very good shot it was. He is playing very confidently. They are not showing any signs of pressure or any signs of tension. That is what the batting side needs at the moment. They are not chasing a huge total. In normal cricket, a couple of partnerships help them to win the match. This time he goes over point, fielder ball goes into the boundary line after a couple of bounces. 4 runs. Okay, the batsmen are taking the chance against the odd balls, and they are fetching good results. They are possibly trying, they are in fact reading the line and length of the bowlers, and they can afford to do so. They can play, consecutive door deliveries. Even then they can go after the bowlers, and I think the same was done on that by this batsman. Anjum Tariq लिख रहे हैं best of luck to both the teams. Quick delivery, batsman was trying to heave it on the leg side. All could manage to get only a thin part of the bat on it. 3 overs completed, 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. Adil Sofi is not out on 12 of 9. Najim Usaqib is not out on 1 of 1. And Ashu Ahmad is the only batsman that was shown way back to the pavilion by the bowlers of University of Kashmir. He was caught by Asim Bashir, bowled by Ubair lefty. That was a very good catch in the mid-off region by Asim Bashir, who is the captain of University of Kashmir. When will be the Sipin introduced? We are waiting for that, because Sipin did the dramatic task that did the magic for Spartan Warriors Zakura. Can it do the same thing for University of Kashmir in the second innings? We will have to wait and see. But the bowler who is bowling from the Surset gate end, he is continuing with a couple of slips, backward of point, cover, mid-off, mid-on. There is no one in the square leg region, and he has a third man and fine leg in place. Starts with a short ball outside off stump. Batsman leaves it alone. So first ball is a dot one. 19 for the loss of 1 wicket. This time the ball was in air. The two fielders were running to catch it. None could grab it. And that has benefited the batting side as they have added some more runs to their tally. (21) for the loss of 1 wicket after 3.2 overs. We have Najmul Saqib and Ashu Ahmed batting for Spartan Warriors. For the two batsmen to go for that single run. Majid Gabbar continues. He wants to take wickets. He goes very, very quickly on middle next time. Batsman push it towards onside and quickly runs for that single. This could have been tight had the fielder picked up the ball and thrown on the stumps, but he missed it, and the batsmen are safe and sound inside their creases. Score moves up to 24 for the loss of 1 wicket after 3.4 overs. Majid Gabbar is bowling from the Sir Said Gate end. On strike now is Adil Sofi, who is on 12 of 9, and Najmul Saqib is on the non-striking end. He has scored 6 of 5. Gabbar pitched it short this time. Batsman is in trouble. He wasn't in control of the shot. He wanted to pull it towards Skellig area. He got only some part of his body on it. However, they run for a single. He was lucky that he didn't go up in the air, otherwise this could have been caught as well. 25 for the loss of 1 after 3.5. Umpire is correcting the stumps. This bowler has what can be the fielding positions for him to miscue the batsman, to induce a miscued shot from the batsman and pick up his wicket. He has a third man in place and deep fine leg in place, so he wants the batsman to miscue a pull shot or a hook shot so that can be caught. That's why he has kept those fielders there, or the batsman, if he misses the uppercut, that can also go into the hands of third man fielder. Meanwhile, he bowls a wide delivery. One more run added to the score. Score moves to 25 for the loss of 1 wicket after 3.5. Khan Farhat, it's nice to hear you, Asif. Thank you very much, Farhat. You are a famous player of the Valley, participating in different leagues, and in one of the famous leagues of Kashmir, your team is going to participate tomorrow. This time the ball has been cut and the point is beaten. Ball raised away to the boundary line. Just some width to the batsman and he cuts it away with a lot of energy. Make sure that the ball touches the fence. Score goes up to 29 after the completion of 4 overs for the loss of only 1 wicket. Malik Firdaus, one of our online viewers, has given us some suggestions that we should include as per him in our commentary. Some of his suggestions are truly valuable. We must, adopt them. There are some suggestions that can be included, or that if they are included in the commentary, they make it more pleasant. They make it more attractive. But some part of his comment that is plain what about it. Fifth over is going to start. We have a change in the bowling. The spinner is being now introduced. Right arm off spinner. He drops it very short, but the ball doesn't bounce much. Batsman is successful in playing the cut shot, and the ball has crossed the fence. Backward of point fielder should have stopped it. He did offer the dive, but wasn't able to stop the ball. That was not far away from him. And the batting team is cruising away with runs. The score has already gone up to 33 for the loss of 1 wicket. Now they just need 41 runs to win the match. And if they win it by good number of wickets, they will fancy their chances of qualifying for the next round, because their run rate will definitely go very high. This time the batsman comes forward, pushed it back towards mid-off region for no run though. Long off has been placed on the edge of the boundary line. We'll have to see where the other has been placed. This time the bowler tries to do something out of the box. It seemed like he's an off-spinner, but this time he tried to bowl a leg spin ball. He gave a lot of flight to it, took a lot of pace off the ball, but the batsman was successful in playing the ball towards final leg region and add some more runs to his team's total and as well as his individual total. Motion Farooq writes that some issues in the microphone are playing the spoil sport. At times these things can happen, but we have to get along with these things. We are trying to make it as good as possible. The management is top notch. They are ensuring that the live coverage goes to the viewers in the best possible manner. But at some things they don't have any control. These things we must bear. But in the future, these things will be rectified. Definitely, I'm sure about it. And one of our online viewers says that but this is not mat here, this is on turf. Cricket is being played on turf. There is huge difference between playing on mat and playing on turf. So there is a different kind of challenge for batsmen over here and for bowlers as well. So they have to adopt accordingly and offer the best form of cricket. This is Asim Bashir bowling from the university end. Lot of light on that ball. Batsman knows that he is trying to deceive him by playing a reckless shot. So he's making sure that he doesn't play any careless shot. He's making sure that he waits for the ball, waits for the bounce of the ball, and then plays sensibly. Look at that. This was pitched little up. Batsman quickly reached the pitch of the ball and pushed it towards long origin. Pick up the single. 5 overs completed, 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. Adil Sofi is not out on 16 of 11, and Najm Saqib is supporting him very well. He is not out on 13 of 11. More than 250 online viewers are watching this transmission. We are in the over number 6. This will be the last over of the power play. We'll have to see who will be bowling it. Will Gabbar continue from that end, or will we see a change from that end as well? I think Gabbar will continue because he is a bowler who can take up some wickets and give his team a chance. No, we are seeing a bowling change. They have changed up their mind. They too have called a spinner from the other end. Now spin from both ends. Adil Sofi on strike. Right arm, off spinner. Quicker one on the offside. Batsman plays it towards onside. Very well fielded inside the circle. No chance of any run. Score remains static at 36 for the loss of 1 wicket. This is Saqib Rishi bowling from the Sir Said Gate end. He's asking the mid-off fielder to move towards his left. He's taking a lot of time to bowl that ball because his run-up is very, very slow. This could be very, very tight. Had there been a direct hit, this could have been curtains for the batsman who was running towards the danger end. But nevertheless, the danger is averted and the single has been added to the score. Score moves to 37 for the loss of 1 after 5.2. Point fielder is being moved by Saqib Rishi. Is keeping them at appropriate positions which he thinks are the catching positions. This time he beats the batsman outside off stump. It was closer to the bat of the batsman, but there is no slip in place for Saqib Rishi. He has kept one fielder in the deep mid-wicket region for that slog shot which might be coming up Anytime in the over. There it is. But it will drop short of the fielder, who fields it very well. Returns the ball to the bowler. Meanwhile, one more run has been added to the score. Score goes up to 38 for the loss of 1 wicket. Of that pulled shot, a dot delivery followed. Last ball of the 6th over is coming up. Last ball of the power play. So far 38 runs scored and only 1 wicket lost, which is more important for Spartans. They have kept wickets in hand and they have got good number of runs, I would say. Chasing 74 and scoring 38 inside power play with still 1 ball to go. You are at a better position. Some changes in the fielding. We have a short fine leg in place now. Last ball of the power play is coming up. Adil Sofyan strike. Will he come down the track? This is a quicker one. He guides it towards point region for no run though. Power play comes to an end. 1 wicket gone down. 38 runs scored by Spartan warrior Zakura. And they need 36 runs more to win the match of 84 balls with 9 wickets in hand. With 2 set batsmen on the crease. Najim Musaqib on 14 and Adil Sofyan 17. A lot of changes are being made in the fielding because the power play has come to an end. Asim Bashir will possibly continue from the university, and long off and long on have been pushed to the boundary lines. There is a deep cover in place. On the leg side we have deep mid wicket in place and deep square leg in place. Asim Bashir makes sure that any shot that goes up in the air and is inside the boundary line should be caught, because he knows that only picking up quick wickets can help his team to come back in the match. Otherwise the opposition is taking away the game from them. They need only 36 runs to win the match and pile up their, that net run rate as well, and they have 9 wickets in hand. Should not be difficult for the batting team unless something extraordinary is done by Asim Bashir's spinners. We have a slip in play. Asim Bashir from the university end gives a lot of light on the ball. Batsman waits for the ball. He just offers his bat to it. Ball was in the air for some time, but it was very well short of the fielders. There wasn't any close fielder available there. Asim Bashir, one more flight delivery. This time the batsman comes outside the crease. He lofts it over the long on fielder. He can only watch the ball sailing over his head. He has to ask somebody else to fetch it from over the boundary line. Umpire has raised both his arms and it was a 6. What a magnificent hit it was. He took the risk against the spinner and reached the pitch of the ball on time and picked it up very well. Asim Bashir was trying to build some pressure, but that pressure is released. Batsmen are making sure that they play their normal game. This time he waits and cuts it to deep point. For a single, he changed his strike. Score moves up to 45 for the loss of 1 wicket. The current partnership has gone up to 32 runs of 25 balls, more than run a ball when you need actually less than run a ball to win the match. That can tell you how good a position the batting team is in right now. Aki writes that it is nice commentary. Thank you very much, Aki, for viewing the match. This is Kashmir University versus Spartan warrior Zakura. Kashmir University was bundled out on 73, courtesy to the sip-in bowling of Spartans. And when Spartans came out to bat, they batted sensibly. So far they have lost only 1 wicket and they are making sure that they don't lose their way. Spartans after 7 overs, 45 for the loss of 1 wicket. The batsmen to come after this, we have Gawhar Rashid, Naeem Ahmed, Huzaif Yusuf, Lateef Jan, Umar Khayyam, Sohail Bazmi, Sahil Jan and Hanif Rothar. The bowlers who have been used so far by Kashmir University. We have Ubair lefty who has bowled 2 overs, no maidens, 14 runs and he picked up a wicket. Majid Gabbar bowled 2 overs and conceded 15 runs. Asim Bashir bowled 2 overs and conceded 14. Saqib Rishi in the only over that he bowled conceded 2 runs and wasn't successful in picking up a wicket. But Saqib Rishi will continue from the Sir Said gate end. Adil Sofi on strike. Saqib Rishi continues. Bowls it on the offside. Batsman goes back inside the crease. Pushed it back to the bowler for no run. Saqib Rishi is a busy bowler. He definitely bowls his overs very, very quickly. So far we haven't seen any big hits coming against him. But can we see in this over he has the player for that slog shot on the boundary line. But he has kept his line around off stump. Batsmen are just pushing it in the V area. This time the batsman was successful in picking up a single, taking the score up to 46 for the loss of 1 wicket. This is the league matchup. The most fascinated league, I would say, of Kashmir Valley, Jammu and Kashmir Premier League. Kashmir University versus Spartan. Saqib Rishi continues. Little quicker than the previous ones. He could have fielded it in his follow through, but the shot was turning very, very quickly and the batsman got some time to run for the single. Score moves to 47 for the loss of 1 wicket after 7.3. There was a big shot coming from the batsman. We are still waiting for the umpire's signal. Yes, the batsman has been given out. He's coming back to his pavilion. So second wicket goes down, 47 for the loss of 2 wickets.